What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we are starting a brand new series here on GTA 5 Online, and I'm going to call it Racing to a Million. We just created a brand new character. I just bought the online for GTA 5. I've played the story a billion times. I don't need to play through it again. So I only own online, and what we're going to do is we're going to do strictly races until we get to $1 million. Now, this is the enhanced version of GTA Online. They've made some crazy changes, so you can see in the top right, our bank is at $12,721, so I will not count that to our million. So I had to, like, buy a penthouse and an executive suite and a fucking car and all this other shit before I even started the game. We're not going to count that. We'll subtract that as we go. Right now, we're nothing with this dumbass chain, and we look like a goofball out here. But we're going to get into some races. This series is heavily inspired by Fail Race, so big shout out to Fail Race. I love watching his content. And I actually really do enjoy racing on GTA 5, believe it or not. So, that being said, let's go ahead and dive into this. It's been so long since I played this. It's probably been 5 years since I played this. So, pretty interesting, but it should be fun. We need to go to series modes. Stunt series. Let's just do a stunt series today. And we'll jump in, and we'll jump back in with you guys when we find a race to join. Hopefully, it won't take all day, but we'll see. Never know. Okay, I think we're getting into a job. So... Hey! First race for the series. It took 12 minutes, I think, and I am playing at maybe the worst time, to be fair. We are quite literally playing at midnight, so not great, but that's fine. Either way, we're gonna go ahead and take the Euros. I love the Nissan 370Z, which I believe this is modeled after, so it should be fun. This is gonna be a small lobby of, like, well, yeah, quite literally almost no people, but that's fine. We're ready to roll. How do I view other players? Triangle. Yeah, so we got like 5 people in here. Everybody's low level. Let's fucking go. All right, first race of the series. Hopefully it's gonna slap. I'm excited. It took forever to get into this, so hopefully these guys are down to race for a little while, so we aren't just waiting 20 minutes between races. That would be good. Either way, I've never done this before. Street race type of thing. Alright, we're off the races here. My acceleration leaves a lot to be desired. I do got some slipstream. That guy went fucking zooming off the track. Trying to race clean. Kind of dragging for the lead. Be nice, man. Be nice, man. No need to get growly with me. Whoa, okay. That's pretty good. I mean, that's good stuff. Hopefully we can catch up now. We got absolutely murdered by that dude. Guess that's the way she goes. Dirty ass motherfucking racers up in this joint. No respect out here on these streets. I'm giving this guy draft behind me. Hopefully he doesn't ass pack me. What is up with everybody ass packing me? Can't we just have a clean race? Everybody's fucked up by the cops. Slipping up into second. What the hell? Gonna go around clean because I'm a nice fucking guy. I'm sure I will regret that. Another cop lights up here. Just send him back as debris. 3 stars on this race already, which is absolutely crazy. Got a roadblock up ahead. Gonna, again, nice clean pass, because that's what I am. I'm a nice clean guy. Oh shit, bro. I don't even know this is where we're supposed to go. This is where we're gonna go, though. This requires some map knowledge, which I do not quite have built in yet, as I forgot the handbrakes are so atrocious in this game. We're okay, though. We're in this. Everybody's lost. We're all low level. We're out here doing our best, and that's all we can do, baby. Just side pack the fuck out of that cop there. Roadblock ahead. We should be able to squeeze by this, I hope. as we get murdered by our friend Churro Kajeta again, who also fucked himself by hitting the bollard there. Alright, bro. You kind of fucking deserve that. I was being really friendly until you decided to be a dick, so fuck you. How about that? So I'm assuming they don't put spike strips down. That's what I'm gonna assume, because these roadblocks don't have spike strips. I'm getting shot at from the helicopter, I believe. 3 stars, got a good lead now, I believe. In first, one of the racers somehow died. Rips for that guy. We'll just go up the hill here, why not? Definitely not optimal, but these races will get better. These races will get better, but we might still take first here. I'm sure our payout's going to be very low, though, because we are in a very small lobby, but we'll see. I'm sure catch-up is on as well, so I'm sure one of these guys is absolutely zooming to catch up here. Guys just parked sideways in the middle of the road. Lovely, dude. Alright. Hook a right here. I see the chevron. Go ahead and slide to the left. Slide to the right. I'm losing control of my own. That's bad. Can't have that. Boy, this is gonna be a long series if we're this bad at the game. Definitely need to take a right somewhere, I believe. Or we can take a left. Let's go left here. Oh my Lanta, mercy, have Mary on my ass. What does that even mean? I don't know what that means. We're just gonna keep rolling with it. We need desperately to get on the interstate, and I believe we just went into an alley. This'll work, I think. Okay, let's not hit the building. This is gonna be a long series if we keep driving like absolute shite. Oh, there's Conqueta. We're back for vengeance. He tried to spin me out again. I went the wrong goddamn blessed way. He was smart. I'm gonna enter this from the wrong direction. Not good. I'm gonna end up getting second because of that, damn it. What an idiot. Alright, catch up. Come on, baby. Give me some speed so I can catch this guy. I can feel the catch up. I'm flying. Absolutely flying. Oh, we fucking smoked a tree. Unfortunate. We'll take third. We'll take third. Yikes. Not the greatest first race of the series. I've never done a race like that before. Those must be new, but is what it is. See what we got for a reward. How much do we get? Got second. Out of 5. Damn, 5,000. That's a little bit more than I expected. $5,830 is our new total. 5,830. Beyonce's husband DNF'd. Didn't get any money. Could have got 7,770 if we would have gotten first, but that's okay. We didn't. Is what it is. These are all pursuit races, so I don't know. This is the only lobby I could get into, so we might as well just stick it out. Try to get another couple races in. And hopefully tomorrow when the sun is up and shit, people will be playing races again. So we can have a different type of race. I don't know if I like these pursuit races all that much. I don't have a great knowledge of the map of Los Santos. So that's definitely going to limit me a little bit. But it is what it is, man. We're immediately launching in with 4 people. I mean, I respect it. Let's just keep the races going, even though it's kind of light. If anybody watching this video wants to join me, hit up my Discord and let me know you are down for some GTA Online races, and we'll definitely run some. I would love to have some of y'all in here. That would be amazing. I have been kicked from the race as there were not enough players. Okay, well, I'll go back in queue for y'all, and we'll be back as soon as we find another race after about 40 to 50 minutes. Hopefully not, but probably. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second race of the episode. This queue took 23 hours. No, not really. I tried again last night for another 30 minutes or so, but it was just simply way too late, and then life got in the way today, so we ended up kind of not starting until now. So, it is what it is. We got another race queued up. Looks like a drag race at natural highs. I've never done a drag race before, but I suppose we'll take out my Spectre Custom, able to be purchased for free from the website. So we're going to be giving this one a shot. I don't exactly know how the drag races work. This could go terribly, but we'll see. Only 3 of us in the lobby. And our total winnings up to this point are $5,830. We'll see if we can get something done on this race. Non-contact race, as we have a trophy truck in the lobby. That is not good. Okay, interesting burnout mechanic. Perfect burnout. We love that. Okay, I do have to shift up as well. Good to know. Ooh, burn that fucker to the ground. Good start for me. Good start for the boy. Good start for the boy. We are at top gear at the moment. I'm assuming this is just going to be dead straight, but I'm sure we're going to get absolutely blitzed by this trophy truck. He is zooming right on my ass right now. That thing's definitely going to have a higher top speed than me. I know our acceleration's good. Our top speed's not as good as the race car, I would imagine. Nitrous available. Seems like as good a spot as any to use it. As we're getting past, I am flooring the NOS. Both of these guys ended up passing us. Not looking good for us. We're going to end up in dead ass last in the drag race here. Ooh, what an absolute finish. Smashed the wall. Third place finish for the second race. Actually dead last. We'll see if we get anything from this. I would be surprised. Third place leaves a lot to be desired. $960. And that was a kind of a lame ass thing. So we'll see if we can get into another one here. I would like to not do another drag race. Those are kind of lame. So let's go to free race. Free mode, and we'll try to find a new lobby. All right, third race of the episode. I tried to launch into the stunt series again, which I remember being my favorite series, but unsuccessful. Only found 2 players, so that's just simply not going to work. So we ended up finding this lobby for Halloween or something. Hashtag Halloween race. We got 5 of us. Again, nothing crazy. I don't know if the racing in this game is dead. If I need to play at a better time, I don't know. You guys let me know down in the comments below. I would certainly love to know. Either way, gonna jump into this again. We have absolutely no idea what we are doing in this race, and I will say, very rusty at GTA 5. Used to be pretty good. Not very good anymore, so it's gonna make the series pretty interesting from the onset, but I guess we'll see. Little Halloween themed race going on here. And we've got 5 cars, and of course I'm in the back line. That's pretty kind of the game. No big deal though, as we spin out to get us started. Somebody jumped behind me, that's sick. Okay, this thing does in fact have a parachute. I'll try to hold our line here as we get a collision. Let's go on the outside, get right by those guys. Beautiful. Okay, I needed to know how to jump there. F's in chat for me. I didn't read the tutorial at the top. That's going to put us back at the bottom of the field. We got Payne Joe here. See nose dives there. Okay, we got it now. We got a little bit of a fire going on here. Probably yeet over the top of that. Hit the ceiling on the way over. No problem. In third place, do not see first or second right now on the mini-map. Gonna handbrake this corner. Still never fixed the handbrake camera in this game. What a shame. Alright, jump over there. We got a lot of speed going into that corner. A lot more than I expected. King Powell was able to really optimize that corner. Good for King Powell. Weird landing on that jump there. I'd like to deploy the chute probably in that situation, but we didn't, and that's going to put us back in 5th again. Boy, oh boy, are we struggling. Good lord. 5th place. Kind of hopeless trying to catch back up here as well. Hate to say it, but this thing Doesn't turn all that well. Pain Juice, whatever his name is. Shout out to you, my man. Oh, I'm an ass. I'm a complete and utter asshole. I have to let that guy go in front of me. I completely dive bombed him like a dick. He did not deserve that. I couldn't jump, I guess. Oh boy. Well, you know, sometimes karma will get you. And that's what we're seeing right here. Boy, I tell you what, you know, there has been times in life where that things have gone better than what we're seeing here. That is for true. But, hey man, is what it is. Next time we're gonna know what to do. Simple as that. Next time we'll be prepared and ready to rumble. But for now, we're gonna take our fucking fifth in shame and probably not even finish at this point because we are so far behind the pack. But that's not a reason to give up. We're gonna keep pushing for it, see if we can at least finish. Because only time will really tell. This track definitely has a stunt track vibe to it. I like it, but wasn't expecting to have to jump the car. That's a little bit out of my wheelhouse. But since we're in the back of the field, we can really try to work on getting our driving dialed in a little bit, because we are struggling in that department right now. Try to get a better feel for the cars, so it's not absolutely terrible that we're in dead last with no competition. So at least I won't be dive bombing people like I did. I feel really bad about that, man. If you're watching this, Pain Juice was unintentional, but I did it. And I deserved everything that came to me afterwards, without a question and without a shadow of a doubt. Appears we may have caught up to the crowd as we completely lose the ass end of this thing. Yeah, man, we're kind of back up here. There's a chance if we just continue to drive smooth. That's the one thing about GTA 5 racing. GT5 indicates Gran Turismo. This is definitely not that. But second lap incoming here. Just keep it nice and clean, and we get a clean lap. Yeah, right, brother. But we are going to do our best to try to catch up here and not get dead last. If we get dead last, you know, it's 1000% deserved, to be honest, at this point. Kind of is what it is. Just got to take it. Hold it. Big drift. Sliding all over the damn place. I don't know, the game just feels quite weird. It just doesn't feel like I remember it feeling. As we got a guy struggling to jump. Pain Juice. It's going to put us in fourth. We have a chance. We have a chance. We're definitely not catching up to those two. Those guys have a massive lead over our asses at this point. Go ahead and just deploy the parachute just to make sure we can land clean. Take the inside line. Don't fuck this up. Going wide is sin, but I'm gonna be able to catch the track here, and we know we got a big jump oncoming. That's how it's done right there. Could have deployed the parachute there, but didn't think I needed it. I'm getting really generous with these beacons, these chevrons. I'm cutting the corner about as much as I could possibly get away with. But, I mean, we'll take it if it's going to let us do it. We had a position change in first place. King Powell takes the lead. We're still in fourth with absolutely nobody around us. Which I can't even believe we're not in last place after all of the absolute shenanigans that we just witnessed on the jump the first time around. Luckily, though, it looks like we may just finish, in fact. Let's go ahead and pop the parachute. We were starting to get a little wonky there. So we'll just pop the parachute to correct ourselves. It looks like first and second have indeed finished. Third has not yet finished. Third did finish. Now it's on me. I have 30 seconds to finish the race. I don't even remember how many more chevrons we got to pass. Cut that. And across the line, we are going to finish. So that's at least a positive. DNF would give us $0, so at least we got something for getting fourth there. Again, another bad showing, but It do be that way sometimes, especially when you haven't played GTA 5 in what seems like 15 years. So that's gonna happen. Either way, got 4th place. $8,260, which is our highest payout to date. New total will be on the screen for you guys on our progress to 1 million. And I think it only makes sense to do one more race. I think we should do one more event as well. And maybe we'll get the Halloween event again. Hallowwood is what it's called in hashtags. We will see. Shout out to King Powell. Let's go ahead and go with the modern go-kart. Again, ice white. That's going to be our color of choice. And we will dive right in here, and we are not going to bet on ourselves. Absolutely not, mate. No way. Kind of uncommon to win, I feel like, but I guess we'll see. Alright, here we are on the track. What in the hell are we doing? Alright, we're going to launch the go-kart right off the bat. Some people got a little bit better start than I did. I don't know, we're picking up rockets. I don't know if we can shoot these. I immediately hit a bullard and then get ass-packed by Pain Juice. I think that's his name, Pain June. Okay, we do have rockets. What? Oh no, I misunderstood the assignment. Golly, what a terrible episode of Race to a Million. We can't even stay on the fucking track properly. As King Powell takes the lead, we're going to try to do our best to catch back up after a pitiful display where we drove right into a bollard. That is a hole, in fact. Was not anticipating that whatsoever. But we will respawn in the tube, and we will keep an eye out for holes. Now that I know that holes are there, we will keep our eyes peeled for said holes. As I fall in the exact same fucking hole. Okay, there was a weird sound going on there. I didn't know what the hell that was. There was like a beeping sound. I thought my house was gonna blow up. But I think we're good. I think we're good. Now let's not fall in the same hole for the 15th time in a row. That would be fucking absolutely fantastic. This is absolutely bizarre. Oh my gosh, bro. I can't even make it through the fucking tunnel. What an absolute catastrophe this is. So, this is absolutely horrendous. Let's follow Christian Flior. Just completely follow his racing line here. Never mind. At least it ain't just me falling. Alright, then we got through, and it was not nearly as hard as I was making it seem for the last 15 minutes. As we hit a gravestone yet again. Absolutely pitiful race. I'm just completely disappointed in myself. As we're going to end this episode with yet another complete and utter failure on my part. That'll work. There was a hole there, but we cleared it in the air. Keep our eyes peeled for yet another hole. There's one on the left bottom. We were able to clear it just fine. Job for the coffins. Nice driving. We'll take whatever we can get at this point, boy, because we're having a hell of a time. As we run into the coffins again, I just am so rusty. I promise episode 5 probably will be much better than what you're seeing here. This is quite embarrassing, but I promise I used to be good at GTA racing. This is a fluke. This is an absolute tragedy. Tragedy? You know what I mean. Absolute tragedy. But we're going to keep pushing forward. We somehow found ourselves in 3rd. I don't think that's right. I think the GPS is probably just wrong on this track. But we'll take it for now. As we are in the 2nd tunnel, we know that the tunnel is open to the right. So we'll go to the left. I like to keep kind of swaying. That's how we can build up more momentum and more speed. Stay high. Slide back down. Try to find a seam. Found the seam just like Jameer Gibbs. Had a problem with this in the past. Problem remains as we continue. We hit 2 coffins there. Absolutely disgusting. Let's try to... Okay, well, we got through it. Looks like we do have 3rd place kind of locked up right now, surprisingly. And honestly, if we didn't hit those coffins, we might have been able to make a run at the front 2. Unfortunately, that does not appear to be the case now, as everything went to shit, and I went completely brain dead, ADHD-powered brain, and fucked up the tube again. It's now flashing 4th. I am so discouraged and disappointed in myself, I don't even know what to say. 'Tis life, man. Now I know how my parents feel, I suppose. Either way, though, let's see if we can squeeze through. We have a chance to catch this guy in 3rd, I believe. He's just right up here. We just have to stay clean through this. Easier said than done for me, for sure. We're able to get through there, no problem. Very nice. That was a weird jump that we got there. Just try to hold it so we don't fall down. That was very nice. We're going to end up taking, looks like 4th. Looks like 4th here. Not our best race, but again, not last, probably because someone is lost. That race almost could not have gone worse. Because of that, we're going to end up doing another race because, to be fair, this is just unacceptable behavior. As Pay Me Juice is his name, is just sitting at the bottom of the map. Pay Me June. Excuse me. This guy's just racking up style points. But we got 4th again, which is a little bit tragic, but these events pay out pretty well. 3860. New running total for you will be on the screen as our current amount. I don't know what that is because I'm not doing the math. King Powell with another victory in the series. Good for King Powell again. I promise we'll be up there someday getting the $10,000 payout. Just ain't gonna be today. It's alright. You know, losing builds character. And if we're doing anything, we're building character right now. Our best lap was within reason, so that's not terrible. I'm kind of scared of all of these races. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm kind of scared of all these races. Everyone's voting for Gargantua, so I guess we'll vote for that as well. And we'll see when we launch into the game. Okay, we have bikes on this next race in Gargantua. It's got me a little bit on the nervous side. But should be fine, I would have to guess. Helmets are for pussies. Don't listen to me. Wear a helmet, please, kids. But 4-to-1 odds, that sounds about right. Somewhere around like $18,000 is our total bankroll. But this will in fact be the final race of the episode. Hopefully we can end on a little bit of a better one, but probably not. Either way, let's see what happens. We got a Tron bike behind us. That's always a scary start. I remember Tron bikes from when I used to play. Those things are quite rapid. But we will see. I definitely don't know what the launch timing is. I thought you would just start on go. Okay, you do. You just launch on go and that gets you going. There goes the Tron bike. We expect that. There goes Pay Me June, who I've called Pain Juice this entire episode. And we are in dead last, but that's okay. We're just going to wait for them to make a mistake, and we're going to capitalize on their mistakes, hopefully. And not get too overconfident in our abilities and fuck up a tunnel 15 times in a row, as is normal procedure. We just don't stand a chance on this bike, to be honest. We're just getting absolutely decimated by the field. Hopefully catch-up will allow us to gain some speed here, because we definitely need it. We're a little bit outclassed power-wise by the other bikes in the field, which is expected. Probably should have went for a stock bike and not the bike that I got from Luxury Motorsports, but it's too late for that now, as we are in last place, and there's really nothing we did wrong. We're just simply not competitive in this car, so we'll see if catch-up can help us out. Only time will tell as far as that goes. And we immediately switch into a Ocelot. Interesting. I don't know if everybody's on the same vehicle. I would imagine so. We technically take the lead on absolute bullshit because we're at the top of the loop, but we are still, in fact, in last place. Massive loop. Wow, that's a big-ass loop. I don't believe anybody fucked up, so not looking good for us, but we are closing the distance on 4th place here at the very least. Little boost. It's like maybe another loop here. I think we are closing the distance on 4th. Slightly. I mean, we can see him. Now we can pass him because he crashed. As long as he stays out of the way. He did stay out of the way, thank goodness. It's going to put us in 4th place. We're going to have another vehicle switch here as Pay Me June has officially taken the lead, and we are now in a Benefactor Krieger supercar. Very nice. And we are driving sideways on a weird loop here. Very hard to control, and I believe you can fall off the side. So, again, we just want to make sure we're clean through here. That's most important. And we just kind of are waiting to capitalize on someone in front of us if they happen to make a mistake or accidentally crash into one another. We almost made a terrible mistake, but an absolutely phenomenal save. I know y'all were thinking it. You're like, oh god, that looked bad. I was saying it in my head, but we were able to save it magnificently as we just barely clear that. And it's going to pay off for us as we're going to find ourselves in 3rd place. Absolutely amazing. And now we are in a Vapid trophy truck. Off-roading here. Beautiful landing. This is an absolutely amazing track. Having a lot of fun with this. Very well designed. What an absolute blast. Looks like we're going to have another vehicle switch here, as we can in fact see 1st and 2nd place in front of us, which is absolutely wild. We are back in a Benefactor Krieger yet again. Want to make sure we hit these chevrons. Pay attention to the speed boost. Make sure we get up on the side here. Very cool track. One of the coolest tracks I've seen. I almost fucked that up. I was looking at things on the side of the screen, got distracted, and almost drove off the track. That would have been absolutely tragic, as we're going to warp again. Well, still in a Benefactor Kruger, flying into a wall, warped again, still in a Benefactor Kruger. And going around another loop, getting launched. Are we looping? Are we looping? That was a terrible landing by me. I had no clue what was happening. We are continuing the loop, but we are going to find our way into 2nd place, as the other guy also had struggles on that loop. We just got the better rollout. We will absolutely take that. This is a great one to end on, potentially. It's looking decent as long as we don't fuck up ourselves. Again, I don't know what position I need to be oriented, as we're about to cross the finish line in 2nd, I believe? Can I get confirmation on that? Can we get confirmation on that? I think we got 2nd. There's no way to tell at this moment. We're gonna have to wait. I think we got 2nd. 3rd was right on our ass, though. That was a fun track. I really wish there was more than 5 of us playing. That would have been phenomenal, but either way, that was a lot of fun. That was a good race to end on. Finally, a decent one. We did take home 2nd place. 420 Blaze It as our time. $16,620 will certainly help us on our progress towards 1 million. Current total on the bottom of the screen for you at the end of episode 1. We made some significant progress today. I'm very excited about that, to be honest. Ended up decent at the end after a few struggle bus races there in the middle. But nonetheless, not a bad episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this concept. Race to Million will continue. And of course, if you're interested, join the Discord. I've plugged it 3 times in this series, but I would love to get some of you interested in doing some races as well. To hop in, fill some of these lobbies, and let's get some races in. It will be a lot of fun. I would love to have you in the lobbies. Either way, that is all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all. We will see you guys on the next video. Take it easy.